Hey everybody, Boxing Ball coming back at you again today. Sorry I didn't post yesterday. Got busy, had meetings with a lawyer and good stuff like that. Tonight we're doing a podcast. I'll leave a link in the description below. We're going to talk about heat tape, radial heat panels, which I prefer, and ambient temperatures. And a bunch of other discussions. We're going to have a lot of good people on there, so make sure you join that podcast. I am sitting here today with DorothyFan, my middle daughter, Indiyah. Now, why did you want to do this video with me today?
Well, since
And speak up so the audience can hear you.
Okay, so yesterday, I had an idea.
Okay, so what was that idea?
So because, I got you into something that I really liked, which was tarantulas, I decided that I should try and get into something that you really like, which is the snakes. So I asked if you could bring some of the enclosures up here so I could look at all the snakes and stuff like that and really connect with them.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Reptiles, arachnids, family time together brings us together. And she came up to me and she was like, "Dad, I want to ask you a question." And she was kind of being serious. I'm like, all right, what's going on? So she sits me down. She's like, "I really want you to bring like 3 or 4 cages up here with some snakes." And I said, "Why?" And then that's when you said, because you've helped me so much with tarantulas, and you really pushed your tarantula hobby with you. You know, she wanted to, like she said, connect with me on snakes, and I just think that is absolutely wonderful. So, well, you're not going to see my snake room. You are going to now see my daughter's snake room, okay? And who we got up here is, you asked me to bring a breeding pair of boas up, right? And why did you want the breeding pair up here?
Because I think it would be a great learning experience for me, because, you know, this breeding snakes, I don't know a lot about that, so it would be...
So you want to learn and educate yourself. Yeah. You want to see their behavior. So I brought up my albinos and my hypo hit sterling. That's going to be in that cage breeding. And then you wanted the motley jungle hit VPI up here, and then you wanted a carpet python up there, right?
Yes. And
then you wanted Athena up here with you, which is a motley boa. So that's who got brought up here. So... well, you don't see the snake room. You will see my daughter's snake room. So, Priest, why don't you show them the setups that we got going on here? In this cage is the breeding pair of boas. Down in this cage, what you're not going to see, is my motley jungle 100% hit for VPI Pink Panther line. Over here, we got Dagger, which is a caramel jag. And then in here, we got Athena, my motley girl. And so... and these are just bare minimum essentials. Now, as you see, I use helixes and stuff like that. Now, the temperature gauge is set to 87. Well, it's actually set to 86. It shuts off. It's saying it's 87. I can look right now, and that my Pro Heat's kicked off. So that is good. Now, it's set to 86 degrees. Now, me saying that, when I run my temp gun on there, it's about 88 degrees on the warm side. And then on the cool side, it's about 82 to 83. So that's actually really good. It's like that in all 4 of these setups. And that's what I love about the Pro Heat. It's accurate. They're dead on. No worry about fire, which you're happy about. They last forever. I mean, they're the only thing on the market that's safe not to catch on fire that will heat your snakes. And then obviously you guys see where I use helixes. And then, Priest, you want to show what Indiyah did for me up here? Which is pretty cool. Let me turn this on so you guys can see. She put hashtag boxing boa, and then she put snakes there. But if you guys go to boxing boa, one word, you can find me on Instagram. And then obviously she put that. So I thought that was pretty sweet of her to put hashtag boxing boa snakes, which I absolutely love. You're very artistic. Now, there was another thing you wanted me. You wanted one of the babies. You picked her out. Now, you want to tell me about her? What's her name? What did you decide? Okay, this is what happens when you let your kids name your snakes, which is I have no problem with. She wanted it. It's hers. I'm not going to complain about it, but I complained about it. So you want to tell us her name?
Debbie.
Debbie. Why'd you go with Debbie?
I don't know. It just came to me, because sometimes when you're thinking of names, it just comes to you.
Yes.
Debbie was the first thing I thought of for a girl name. Okay,
and so she's a jungle, coastal. She's got Van Vettner striped. She is jungle coastal, and she is striped. Now, Indiyah, she's a baby, and you know she can be nippy. Now, what are some of your suggestions for this? Are you gonna reach in there? If you do, are you worried about getting nipped, or you know, and tell the people what you're thinking.
Well, I'd try from behind, so I'm not like waving my hand in front of her face.
Very smart. You're learning well.
So if it nips me, well, that's okay, because it's not gonna kill me. It's probably not gonna hurt that much. But you just gotta stay calm, and if I really need to, have the hook with me just in case. So
you got the hook.
Yeah.
And she's got her hook ready to go. So all right. So you want to get her out and show Debbie. Look at that. She's a pro. Nice job. And so this is Debbie. As you can see, she's striped. She's absolutely beautiful, and she'll yellow up and stuff like that. She does, like I said, she is she's from a jag breeding, so she's not a jag, but she does have her dad was a striped Van Bettner ivory line, so just an absolute gorgeous beauty of a female. And so this is the one you wanted, and you named her Debbie.
Yes.
Debbie. Well, okay, you guys, just so you don't think it's weird. Okay, who's this?
Potted Plant Steve.
Potted Plant Steve. So she comes up with some interesting names. So you're not afraid of getting nipped or anything like that?
No.
No? So you're comfortable around snakes?
Yeah.
That's good. Now we just got to get our oldest, Aaliyah, into snakes. She will tolerate them, but she's not a big fan of them. She's not keen on them. So... You know, I'm glad you're wanting to get involved in, you know, our hobby. Me and Priest are big time into it, and I'm so thankful that you're doing it with me now, and you're going to be more involved. Are you gonna help clean cages and water and stuff like that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
We'll see about that.
One step at a time?
Yeah.
So it's one step at a time. At least she wanted them up here. And so obviously it is going to raise her bedroom temperature up a little bit because of the heats in them, but that's okay. That's what we got air conditioning for, right?
Okay.
So that's actually pretty cool. So this is Debbie, and you absolutely love her, and I'm so happy you do. You want to show the camera, get her up close so people can see who Debbie is.
Debbie's my favorite.
Debbie's your favorite? Oh, sweetheart, that's awesome. So, and as you guys can see, I do use newspaper in these cages. I've been using newspaper. I am switching to butcher paper. I do know there's chemicals in that they use in ink. I've known about it for years. I've still always used newspaper from time to time. The biggest issue is if a snake goes to the bathroom where there's water, you have to change it right away because that's when the issues can come in hand. But I am looking to get some butcher paper and stuff like that and switch over to that. And I still might go to aspen litter again. I'm just not for sure. So, yes, I do use newspaper, but I do understand the risk involved with it. And so as soon as my snakes go to the bathroom or there's water spill or anything, we're on it, it's clean, and then that way I don't have to worry about the chemicals getting on my animals. But it is something if you do use newspaper, you have to make yourself aware. Make sure you educate yourself like you're doing with the snakes and stuff like that, am I right? Because education is key. Or do you think you don't need education?
We need education.
Do you think research is important?
Yeah.
I agree with you. So, this is Boxing Boa, Dorothy Fangirl. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Hopefully you guys like it. Now you get to see some setups and different things like that. And it's fun. And just so you guys know, I have locks on all my cages. I got the keys in right now because we were cleaning and doing stuff like that. We still got more cages. We gotta go down the snake room downstairs and do a lot more. But at least it's a start. Don't forget, we're doing that giveaway. I'll leave the link in the description below so you can go to that video. All you got to do is leave a comment, something unique, something different. At 1,200 subscribers, we're giving away 3 tarantulas from me to 1 winner, and another winner is getting a tarantula from your Eeriearachnids. The good news is he is offering up tarantulas, but then he's also got, if you want to wait, if you're the second winner and you win one of the tarantulas from your Eeriearachnids, you can wait and have your choice of getting a carabiner sling, which I would recommend you doing because carabinas are absolutely awesome. So definitely keep that in mind. And then at 2,000 subscribers, guys, we're doing the Caramel Carpet Python giveaway. So stay tuned. Please like, click, share, and subscribe. I'll leave a link in the description of my daughter's YouTube, which you need to get more active on there. You do good videos. Yeah. She does some fun stuff. She does different stuff. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy her videos. So I'll leave a link down to her. So, you know, hopefully you guys are having a wonderful weekend. I know we're having a wonderful weekend. The Cubs won last night, which is wonderful.
They did?
Yes, they did. Well, Priest knows. We watched the game, didn't we, buddy? Mm-hmm. So the Cubs won. The Saints got brought up here. Everything was good with the lawyer. So that's good. So just positive things going around. And I had a good conversation with Leatherneck Reptiles last night. Great guy. A wonderful conversation. Had a good conversation with Spider V. Just another wonderful guy. So, you know, just wonderful people. So I'm blessed every single day. I truly am. You guys stay blessed, stay positive. Please like, click, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you will. If you got any questions or comments, just leave them down below. You know I will get back to you. You guys have a blessed and positive day. Love you. Peace.
I was going to sneeze.
Ah, you thought you were going to sneeze?
Yeah.